Morning, everyone. Today is September 1st. Made it through August. I'm going to show you where I am. I shot a video of this a couple years ago with my GoPro, and it just didn't look very good because of a GoPro. But I'm in the cloud bank, and I am at the edge of the world. That's what I call it. You know, when you know, you got several 100-foot drop off right in front of you, and all you can see is a wall of cloud. You know, it's starting to break up a little bit down below, but anyway, this is where I decided to come and enjoy my cup of coffee this morning. Yeah, let's get a look down there. Can you think of a better place to enjoy a hot cup of joe? And I got to call Mama here in a little bit, so that's the other reason I'm out here. Just real briefly, last night was a good night. You know, I was wide awake, and I was ready to set up till, you know, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, however long I decided to stay up. I'd taken a really good nap yesterday, and I think I'd mentioned in the previous video that I had some daytime activity yesterday. As soon as the sun started to set, well, down below the tree line anyway, I got a couple of knocks, I got a couple of whistles, and you know, so of course in kind I whistled back, and got a response from that. And then I got eye glow, green eye glow, probably about 100 yards in front of me, and it was very distinct, and I could hear what I equate to what sounds like, I sure hope you can hear me because it's awfully windy out here. I'll talk a little louder. But right behind me, on the other side of my truck, I could hear what equates to what I call them picking at the bark with a fingernail. I don't know if that's what they're doing. That's, you know, that's just what it sounds like. And you know, so I started talking to him and or her, I don't know which one it was. And then I could hear the footsteps walking away. And shortly after that, I heard footsteps in a pretty good snap come from over by where the new gift stump is. And I had put a Star Crunch still in the wrapper out there just before all this started. Got a really loud back over to the north side of the camp where I saw the eye glow. Got real loud, heavy, you know, like foot stomps, and a pretty good branch break. You know, so they're all around me, yeah, you know, doing their thing, and you know, and I was getting a couple little hello tingles, and until I heard someone behind me again. Excuse me. Sounded like footsteps walked up just to the opposite side of my truck from where I was sitting, and I got another well, not a hello tingle, I got a light zap, and I told him you can make that stronger if you want, and wham 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 wham, it got strong. Well, I know the signature of that power zap like that. That was Indy. So I started talking to Indy, and was getting some clicks in return, and it started to get quiet for a little bit, So I walked over to the gift stump because I wanted to see if that Star Crunch was there, and it was gone. And the way I had it set with a couple of rocks on top of it, the rocks were neatly removed. There was a marble still there that Rob had left that I had kind of strategically placed that. But the marble was still in the same place, you know, so if it would have been a critter or something, that marble would have rolled away. So I got back to camp. I was not that far, and I walked back and I sat down for a little bit, and I got the distinct, clear message that I need to go to bed. And just like that, I felt like I hadn't slept in about 6 weeks. I mean, I just started nodding. I couldn't keep my eyes open. I had no strength left in me, and you know, that's kind of what they do. And when they've had enough, or what, for whatever reason, they want to come into the camp and look around. You know, haven't quite figured out, but that's what they do. They make you real tired, or they can knock your ass out. So I went back I went in the tent and started to go to sleep. And I had just laid down, and the corner of my tent lightly got shook. There wasn't any wind blowing at that particular moment. You know, so I was like, well, hello. And I could hear footsteps walking around outside my tent, and a light. Oh, excuse me. I think I got to sneeze. False alarm, I think. But I heard that light huff, and no, it wasn't a bear huff. It was just a deep lung capacity exhale. And I slept through the night. I didn't wake up once, and I did get up about 4:30 this morning and laid there for a few minutes and like, nah, I'm not getting up yet. So 5:30 I finally woke up fully and got out of bed and got the coffee pot started and got back in the tent, and the tent got shook again. At that moment, there was no wind blowing, you know, a light breeze, but nothing that's going to shake my tent. It didn't shake. I've got a tarp over the top of my tent, and it didn't shake the tarp, but it shook the tent. You know, so that's not wind. And as you can see, it's foggy out here. You know, I'm in the cloud bank. It was a lot thicker this morning when this happened. But yeah, so what a cool night last night. What a beautiful morning today. And you know, I'll just let you sit and look at what I'm looking at for a minute. While I take me a sip of some coffee. And I think I'll have a cigarette. Sorry about that. It takes two hands to light a lighter in the wind. So I'm sitting here, you know, thinking some Pink Floyd. Yeah, some wish you were here would go good right now, because I do wish you guys were here. I wish you guys could be up here, you know, to experience this. Go ahead and put in the comments what music you would listen to if you were sitting where I'm sitting right now. The other thing that would be good would be native flutes. I think the native flutes would be the best, but yeah, go ahead and comment what you would prefer to listen to, sitting where I'm sitting, looking at what I'm looking. Oh, there we go. We're getting a little clear out. So this is what I'm going to have according to the weather most of the day today. It's going to be cloudy, going to have showers this afternoon. Then it'll clear off tonight, and it'll be beautiful the rest of the trip up here. Or I should say beautiful for everybody that's coming up here out of the Phoenix metropolitan area this weekend for the holiday. You know, when it's 110, 115 degrees out, and I can come up here and be in the mid 80s. That's what makes life good. You know, that's one of the things I love about Arizona. You know, when it's just blistering hot in the desert, 2-hour trip, and I'm up here and at 7,000 feet, and in the cool pines. During the winter, when it's dumping snow up here, I'm down in the desert where it's 60 degrees. So, you know, it's a beautiful thing. The diversity of the state of Arizona is just absolutely amazing. You know, I've been to damn near every state in the United States. I haven't been up in the Northeast. I have been to New York long enough to change planes at JFK flying to Germany. So I've been to New York. But from Ohio east, I haven't been. Which is a shame, considering I was stationed at Fort Knox, you know, for about 2 years. Each state has its natural beauty to it and its allure. Me, I'm partial to Arizona, basically because I've been here my whole life, and I've seen so much of this state, and there's a lot I still haven't seen. And I think that that if I ever left Arizona, I'd probably go back to Kentucky. I loved Kentucky so much, but it just gets too damn cold there. That first winter I was in Kentucky in 1989, that Christmas, we were, I think we got down to about 18 below zero. And with wind chill, brought it down to 40 below. That's cold enough for this desert guy. I've been cold in Korea. I've been cold in Germany. I've been cold all over the world. I was even cold over in Saudi Arabia, if you believe that. But yeah, you get out in that desert and the sun goes down, and you know, you're there in January and February time frame, contrary to popular belief, it gets flipping cold out there. But I've babbled enough. Just wanted to share how my morning was going and how the night went, and let you guys experience a little bit of this out here with me. So for now, as always, love you guys. Peace out.